Hey folks, it's Finn. So this week I'm popping in with a quick video to give you some exciting news. Yes, even more exciting than last week. This update is about lower surgery. Now, I've been really quiet about this, I know, but I have my date for stage 3, fingers crossed, on Wednesday this week. Yes, this Wednesday, the 8th of August. I did mention it on my other social media. I put a blog on the Facebook page and on Instagram for the original date, which was a few weeks ago, and then they rescheduled it. And to be honest, I've just been quiet about the whole thing because it's all been a bit complicated, hasn't it? And it's not gone smoothly for me, and I'm trying desperately to balance being excited with also being cautious and managing my expectations. Briefly, for those that haven't followed my journey, phalloplasty happens in 3 stages. I was due to have the 3rd stage, which is the erectile device, back in, not last January, January before. Unfortunately, they found some issues with my urethra, which meant I needed to have that fixed first, which meant putting off stage 3. I then had more complications with the urethra, which meant they had to take the drastic action of unhooking me completely, and then I finally got rehooked back up in October. Everything was fine at first, but then towards Christmas and over Christmas I started to get the familiar problems back again. Lots of urination frequency, pain, peeing through the night. It was a nightmare. I saw Mr. Christopher about all this. I'll put a link that explains all that there. And we decided the best thing was to wait until my stage 3 surgery came up, and then he would have a look and see if he could go ahead with stage 3 or whether there was an issue there. And I felt pretty convinced that there would be an issue there. However, I then got diagnosed with low thyroid issues, and since being on the levothyroxide, however you pronounce it, my bladder issues have just gone. Absolutely gone. There's no frequency, there's no up and weeing through the night, none of that. I still have some dripping, but that's quite normal in phalloplasty. So fingers crossed, and toes, they won't find an issue. It could well be, I spoke to Mr. Christopher about this and he said the thyroid can do these things, so it could well be that all of those issues were just the thyroid. So this Wednesday it could be the case that they go in and they find nothing wrong and I can get the erectile device. Lift off. But at the same time I'm just trying to manage my expectations. If you follow me and you saw what happened when I was unhooked, I had a real emotional crash. It was devastating. So I'm trying to be realistic that I may well need a fix, and the way I've looked at it, and other people have very wisely kind of given me this idea, is that even if I do need a fix, I'm still a stage forward, aren't I? If it needs fixing, they'll fix it, then I'll have stage 3 later, but fingers crossed, this is stage 3. So yes, I'm very sorry about being quiet about the whole thing, but I just had to make sure that it was definitely happening, and just to get my head around it first, so I can be balance of excited and balance of cautious and managing expectations. I'm very lucky, of course, now because I have Christopher, who is going to come to London with me and stay with me, and he'll stay somewhere overnight and then come back and help me get home, so that's great. It's nice to know that I won't have to return to that hospital alone because I had some very bad experiences there. So yeah, fingers crossed this is stage 3 because that would be absolutely wonderful. It would be so good to be able to get an erection. And for this to be the very last surgery, because I am sick and tired of surgery. So cross your fingers for me. I will keep you all updated as per usual. Probably the best way is via Instagram, because I can do those instant videos over on Instagram and live updates and what have you. So follow me there if you don't already. I'll put a link up here to that. And I'll also put some stuff over on FinnTheInfinncible page. So hopefully the next Finnstallment on here will be a very positive one. But actually it will be a positive one either way, won't it? Because either way it's a step forward. Thanks for watching everybody. Take care of yourselves.